Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. 100 push-ups down. 100 sit-ups down. Brandon Gordon Gab, GabGames.com. And this is The Sims 4. Shit. Fuck. So, it's that time of year. It's just that time, right? For the past 3 years, I've been on my exercise journey. I started off at 160 pounds on my exercise journey. January 1st, January 1st, 2024, I was 150 pounds. I dropped all the way down to 143 this year. Been eating, resting the end of December for the past 3 weeks. I only gained 3 pounds, 2 pounds, 145. All in all, I shaped up pretty nice. When I started my exercise journey 3 years ago, like I said, I was 160 pounds. I was playing Apex Legends. I'm like, I'm getting fat. How'd I get this fat? Working hard, eating good, because I had extra money. You know, taking the girls out to eat, my daughter, my little cousin, those the girls, my mother, those the girls. Take them out to eat, you know, shopping, stuff like that, fun shit. And that's how I got a little chunky. So I went from barely eating, in about 3 years, right, I gained weight. So I went from barely breaking 125. Like, I think the biggest I got was 130 at one point. Barely able to maintain, I'll say 130 then, because I was at like 120, 125. Barely able to maintain 130 to jumping up to 160 in a span of 2 years, 3 years. It was not easy. It was not easy, you know, to lose that weight. So the first year, instead of working on cardio and diet, I just decided to get down and do push-ups. I thought, it was like, it showed a puff ass Winnie the Pooh. It was like if Apex players did push-ups for every match of Apex they played. And I was heavy into Apex. Like, heavy into Apex. Hours and hours into Apex. I'm 5 years, 5.5 years, over 5,000 hours into Apex. That's how heavy I was into it. I'm like, sounds good. So I started off my push-up journey. By the end of the year of my push-up journey, I had lost 5 pounds just doing push-ups, and I shaped up really nice. The second year, I was supposed to start my sit-ups. But I was like, I take a month off to rest. I ended up taking 2 months off to rest. Then I was like, instead of starting my sit-ups, I'll just start my cardio. So I started riding my bike and jumping the rope while still doing my push-ups. I didn't stop doing my push-ups. I just added riding my bike more and jumping the rope. So I went from 150 to 155 to 150 by the end of that year. And I had to take at the back end of that year, from August to the end of November off because I broke my wrist at the end of July. So I started my diet, which was a can of tuna for lunch. And I was going to say, where are those stairs? A can of tuna for lunch and a small child's bowl of whatever dinner was for dinner. Child's bowl. Not bullshitting when I say a child's bowl. You know. So basically, I went on my diet. I wasn't eating much. Let's put it on this side. And I lost the weight. You know, diet and cardio. Two things I wanted to focus on, I did. I lost a lot of weight. I went from 155 to 143. And that was, I thought I stopped my diet, you know, a little prematurely. And after I lost my diet, I was still losing weight. I was nervous. I'm like, oh shit, I broke something. I thought I broke something. But it balanced out because I stopped my diet at 145 and I dropped all the way down to 142, eating what I want and, you know, still doing my cardio. I dropped all the way down to 142 before I balanced out at 143. So after that, I started my core journey. Sit-ups. After I did my cardio. 200 sit-ups a day. I started off at 200 sit-ups a day. Worked my way up to 300 sit-ups a day. For a total of 5 days a week, for a total of 1,500 for the, what you call it? Total of 1,500 a week. One bedroom? No, we ain't gonna put no bedrooms up here. That's what I was saying. Kitchen, dining room, across from the kitchen. Over here. We'll put our living room over here. Over here, we'll put a bar area. We'll give them a bar area. I was thinking I should give them an informal dining room here, to be honest. Or eating area. With the counters. I could put the counters around. I don't know yet, though. Put our living room over here. Then our bedrooms in the basement. Alright, makes me want to extend that a bit. Could extend the bulb. But yeah. So I've been on this journey for about, this will be my 4th year. first year push-ups, second year cardio, third year core. This is my fourth year. Uh, and with this being my fourth year, I'm gonna combine it all. The three previous years. 200 push-ups a day, 200 sit-ups a day. And then when the weather breaks in about March, April, I'll go back to doing my cardio, jumping my rope. Right now, I'm debating on my diet. Should I jump back on my diet? I could do that as a half wall. Should I jump back on my diet? That's my debate at the moment. I don't necessarily have to. Because the goal is to go back up to 150. But I want to do a healthier 150. Not that the 150 I was doing wasn't healthy, but it wasn't exactly healthy. The reason it wasn't exactly healthy is because of the extremes of the diet. Can of tuna a day, along with, all the cardio. That's an extreme diet. If you right, the way I was eating, that's an extreme diet. The body isn't necessarily made for that. But I had to lose the weight. Why? Because the stress of the weight on my knees at 160. Like, eventually I'll get back up to 160. I plan on going back to 160 when I start lifting. But that's when only if I'm lifting will I go back up to 160. I like the way 160 look on me as far as shape, because I shaped up really nice. But, again, I gained the weight. I just shift the weight at that point from my stomach to my arms. I went on a slight diet at the time. Again, the tuna diet. But it wasn't a heavy diet. It was just for the winter months. It was just right for the winter months. It wasn't for an extended time. It's only for like 3 months. So, like the second time I went on my diet, that was for 8 months. That was nuts. But I wasn't doing cardio. And because I wasn't doing cardio, the weight of everything, of the weight, was putting extra pressure on my knees. Because I wasn't jumping, I wasn't running, I was just really riding my bike to and from work. And I wasn't even focusing on the journey. It was just like to get me to the train and to the job and to the house. It wasn't like I was going on extended rides like I did when I was doing my cardio. So, like I said, I decided to change that. But I do want to go back up to the 160, to be honest. But only if I'm lifting. If I'm not lifting, fuck that. Can't. I have to stay at 150. I have to go back to the 150. What am I looking for, stupid? Probably. Can I move you back half? Can't move you back half. Who's black ass? No, back half. Think those are too close? Might be. Half wall. Boom. Actually, I like the packs in the Sim 3 better. Like, you didn't have to buy a dine out. And the vampires, the occult Sims all came in one pack, stuff like that. The Sims 3 wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all, though. Bathroom. Let's get our bathroom together. But yeah. So, my weight journey is a thing for me. Didn't happen overnight. Get where I'm at. Like, I'm a little upset it got this far out of my hand. Because the reason I couldn't break 130 was I hooped a lot. Summer days when I'm not working could have caught me on the basketball court. Like, catch me on the basketball court, man. I'm a hooper. Some unfortunate things happened and I stopped hooping. Oh, fuck it. Too bad. Like 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Steph, I'll extend this wall. I'll extend. The other side. Why? Just because I want that space for the y'all. It really don't matter to me. Thank you. That's more what we're looking for. I'm building a city lot. We're not here for the negative stuff, man. PMA, positive mental attitude. That's what we're going to focus on. Uplifting. You don't have to put down the things, PMA, positive mental attitude. What I mean by that is the way it could have been worded. Could have been like, I've been playing The Sims for XYZ amount of years. And where I find the difference in packs are this. So this is the one I prefer. You know, instead of The Sims 4 suck, it can suck my dick. You know? Like, we can be a little bit more positive, right? Okay, what time is it? Because we got to go. In the next half an hour, we're going back to do more sit-ups. Every hour on the hour until we reach our exercise goal for today. Tomorrow, we'll have to crunch the time a little bit more crunchier, I guess. The dogs line up properly. I could do that too. Yeah. But that ain't gonna work. So, fuck that. Uh, but yeah, it's been a while since, I did my push-ups. So my push-ups are kicking my ass right now. Sit-ups, I could basically breeze through. It's the push-ups that's kicking my ass. Right now, I got to break it down into 20 matches of 5. I might have to even break it down into 100 push-ups a day. Given my time. I don't know. I'll work it out. Figure it out. 20 matches of 5 is 100. It won't be so strenuous per set. just that it'll build up. Okay, so let's get these. Cause, oh, actually, right. High ceilings helped that time. I just went nuts on that wall. I have to do without it. Look better. Boom. Put some on each side of that. Boom. That got that don't do it. That gets this. Gets it. Then bathroom, get these. I don't have a woman at the moment. It's a lady that got my eye and all of that. And I always think about how to implement what I'm doing in a household family setting. You know? Like my daughter gets it. She's like, yeah, dad exercise. You know, my daughter gets it. But like I said, I don't have a woman. So all of this might be new to her and or her kids. You know? So to be one of those, don't worry, baby. I got it. You know? I need an hour. I need some time. You know, let the kids, hey, kids, let's go. Y'all can get in on this too. You know, because games. I can let y'all play the game. Just after every match, you know, still do the push-ups, still do the sit-ups. Right? I don't have to be in control of the game. It's to create the time and the environment to exercise. So I got to create the environment. You know, when you're hot, you can kind of get away with stuff. Like, why are you always playing that game, that damn game? My exercise space, baby. Look at this bod. Like, God damn it. You want the new popular game that's out now? Stay hot. Stay a hot piece of ass. You know? Women are shallow too. She don't want no man that's not hot, that don't take care of himself. But some do. Some don't care. It all depends on the type. All depends on the type you get. Some don't care as long as you're bringing in money. They'll be with Fatty McGee over there. As long as Fatty McGee's bringing in the money. So it all depends. It all depends on the chick. You know? Hopefully I could encourage the chick and the family to get in on the exercise. You know? Family that plays together stays together. I think that's how that goes. Shit. Shit, fuck. Fuck, shit. Gotta cut it down. Bedroom, 4 bedrooms. Ah, the other way. Nah, fuck it. Nah. Closet. 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 We can do exercise area. It all depends. Like, I'm not too shallow. I'm a bit shallow, but I'm not too shallow. It's not like you have to be the fittest motherfucker in the world, you know, for me to date you. But I do prefer you to care about how you look. You can't just sit there and get fat. If that makes sense. Because it's not like, oh, baby, I need you to go jog 10 miles every day. It's not that. There's a difference between thick and fat. There's a difference between athletic thick and thick. You don't even have to be athletic thick as long as you keep yourself together. And then there's fat, there's overweight, there's fat, and there's obese, right? If we want to talk about the big girl category. Overweight is with a nice diet. You keep it tight and you keep your skin tight and a nice diet, you'll shape up nicely. Fat is, it'll take some work, but you can get it done. Or like, you could be fat but curvy, if that makes sense. You ever seen a fat chick and you're like, but she got some nice hips. Her hips dip in, her ass, her waist dip in, her hips come out, and she nice up top and round at the bottom, but she's still fat. Then there's obese, where it's like, damn, bitch, you just don't give a shit. I'll fuck a curvy big woman. That means you're putting in effort somewhere. Somewhere you're putting in effort. Versus obese, which is no effort. Then, like I said, there's thick, which is like, probably because of your diet, you're not fat. Because you probably don't eat as much. Probably do a lot of walking, burn a lot of calories at the job. Right? But you don't necessarily exercise. Then there's athletic thick, as to where you exercise and you eat nice. Right? You eat good, but you exercise, so the pounds pack on different. Then there's slim, thick, petite. Some petite women just don't do it for me. Like, baby, you're not petite, you skinny. I like athletic thick versus thick. Slim thick, athletic thick, thick. Slim thick, again, you watch what you eat and you exercise. Athletic thick, you exercise and you eat, so it just pack on different. And then thick is, you don't exercise, but you eat just enough so that you're thick but you're soft. That's thick. Soft with it. Athletic thick is tight body, but you don't necessarily watch what you eat. Slim thick is a tight body and you watch what you eat. Different levels to it. I don't mind a thick one. But can't sit here and just be sloppy with it. Like, ugh. To put some effort into it, baby. But then again, when you love somebody, sometimes it don't matter. Ain't that right, ladies? Like, I don't care if he's got a little dick. I love him. All right, so we're at that hour mark just about. It's 1:53, 2 o'clock. We'll be doing another 100 sit-ups. On the hour. But yeah, hopefully, I could get the whole household into it. I try to get my daughter into it without, I at least let her know that I'm on my weight journey. I'm exercising. So maybe she want to join me. But I don't try to force her to, if that makes sense. As much as I wanted to sometimes, I told her, look, I had to tell her one day, if you exercise with me, by your senior year, I'll have you looking like Nicki Minaj. She a little on the thick side, you know, but I don't want to be like, hey, go exercise, kid. You know, especially her being a girl, and women are so sensitive. You can't be like, it's about time you start exercising, kid. So, just like, look, if you exercise with me, by prom, I'll have you out here looking like Nicki Minaj. I just don't want you to be too hot before your time. That's how I put it. I don't want you to be too hot before your time. You looking like Nicki Minaj, girl. Have to whoop somebody ass. Have to whoop you and somebody ass. uh, we'll go to Managed World. We'll go do these sit-ups, and then we'll come back and we'll finish that last building. This will be 200 out of 400 for the day because I didn't get to do my sit-ups yesterday. And then the following 200, I'll do with the 45-pound weight. 10 sets of 10. With the 45-pound weight. I hope I didn't say 145. Remember, keep some type of weight around, dumbbell or something, to use on your scale. Because if the weight's supposed to be 10 pounds, 10 and a half, you know, you put it on the scale, it should weigh up to let you know how accurate your scale is. Because sometimes the scale don't be accurate. That's why I put the weight on my digital scale. Got a 45-pound iron weight. Put it on the scale, it reads at 45.6. And then I get on the scale. So I'm at 146. So technically I'm at 145.4 because it add 0.6. I'm at 144.4. 145.4. I'll share that link so you can see what I'm looking like. And then you can catch me doing the Brandon show. That's the link to my body. To see what my body looks like. Not to my body. See what my body looks like. I work hard. Share. What? The one I'm about to share now was January 1st of last year. So that one's January 1st of last year versus January 2nd of this year. shaped up a little bit more. I got that cut under my gut that came in nicely. A little bit more definition. So this year I'll be working on using the weight. So I could get it stronger. Let's see. I'll keep that one. I'll delete this one. It's 2 o'clock. Time to go exercise. We got sit-ups to do. 100 sit-ups. I'll start the Brandon show in a second. Delete. Nah. Delete. Delete. Keep that question up. Delete. Okay, I'm almost done. Delete. Delete. All right. Start the Brandon show. And sit up. What's up, y'all? Brandon Gordon Gab, gabgames.com. Share, copy link. And this is the Brandon show. We got more sit-ups to do. I can't paste it in the thing like I thought I could. But anyway, ended my stream of The Sims. Peace, y'all.